So thanks for joining me today. Maybe we could just start by you, just a little introduction about who you are.
I'm 42 years old. I'm married and got 2 kids, so 13-year-old twins to be precise. Myself and my husband, we run a business from home, and we've also got rental properties and an Airbnb that I manage. So life is, fairly hectic, I guess.
Okay. And maybe you could just explain a little bit about where you were at and how you were feeling before we started working together.
Sure. So I guess the biggest thing for me that I was struggling with would have been my anxiety, and I found this really kicked in after the 2010 earthquakes we had here in Christchurch. That was a huge thing for me. It then just continued to be like an underlying feeling that was just, it was with me constantly, that sort of, wound up sick feeling in my gut. And so it was always there, but then it would heighten at different times. So I guess if we were out socially, that would bring on a lot of anxiety for me, to the point of, after heading home after a night out, I could go home and be physically ill and vomit. I guess it was just a way of releasing all that built up tension. So it just really affected me even wanting to go out. Other things, I guess I found I had a really low tolerance, and I was really irritable really easily, especially with my husband and children. Lucky them, I guess those who we're closest to, get to see us at our worst. And the other thing I really wanted to work on was low self-esteem, having self-doubt, I guess, and also a really big thing I noticed has been missing for years was just my ability to relax and have fun, I guess, just chill out, yeah.
Okay, sure. Well, thanks for sharing that. And how did you find the process of working with me, even though we are in different countries?
So working with someone from afar is was totally new concept for me. So I did wonder just how that would play out, I guess. However, straight away, I really felt that you put me at ease and you were really clear around the process. And I didn't feel distant or removed at all, because I guess I always had that communication with you, whether it was verbally or through FaceTime or through messaging. And one thing I actually really loved, which was just all our dialogue actually being recorded. So, it was something that I could go back to and refer to and digest. So in the past, if I compare it to, I've had a counselling session in the past where I'm sitting there face-to-face with someone having a verbal session, and sometimes things get lost in the moment, and you never get that back. You never get to go back and reread and digest the information. So I just found it invaluable that I could go back, look at our notes, and even now, months or weeks or whatever down the track, whatever session, I've always got that there. So I think it was actually a bonus rather than anything.
Okay. And then maybe you could just explain what sort of changes you've seen in your life and how you're feeling now.
Yep. So without a doubt, the biggest thing for me has been my anxiety, or lack of anxiety. So it's just left me. There's no longer a part of me. I no longer get that sort of anxious, wound up feeling in my gut. I just got so used to living with it. It's just it's not there. So and on top of that, the biggest thing is going out now in a social situation. I no longer come home and I'm not sick, so I can actually go out, enjoy the night without that feeling of, I know I'm going to go home and be sick. It's just gone. It's not there anymore. So physically, that's mind-blowing. That's been removed from me. It's gone. That's the anxiety side of things. And then I guess just generally, day-to-day living, I feel it's just easier. Answers become clearer. Things that I would normally, ponder over or seek guidance and reassurance from other people, I feel I no longer need to do that. I trust in myself, and I can, I just have more of a sense of self-belief, I guess, more, I guess to describe it as a feeling of just clarity, general clarity, and just a quiet understanding and trust in myself. And then the other thing, which I find really interesting, is what I talked about before, is my, wanting to work on that lack of ability to just, have fun and relax and, just chill out and just take on challenges that I wouldn't have done. So things like that just seem to become easy to me now. So an example of that, over the last month, I have gotten on the back of my husband's motorbike, which is something I haven't done in probably 9 years. He gave up asking me because he just thought it was a lost cause. So, we went to go out a few weeks ago, and he goes, "Oh, we'll take the motorbike." And I went, "Okay." And he just about fell off his chair. He's like, "Serious?" I said, "Yep." Next thing he's out there, posing down the motorbike, polishing it up, all excited. And then I've also been up skiing for the first time ever in my life. So age 42 years old. I know. So age 42 years old. My husband and my kids both ski, and over winter they're up there on the weekend, and I just feel I missed out, and I'm like, I don't want to miss out anymore. I want to be a part of that, and I just wanted to do it, and it wasn't overwhelming, it wasn't scary. I just did it, and it was fine, So it's just that general feeling of, life's easier, and I want to participate.
Oh, beautiful. And have you noticed anything physically, as in any physical changes or more energy or anything along those lines?
Yes, so definite, just more energy in general, I guess. So just, waking up with a bit more motivation and clarity, body's feeling not quite so lethargic, which of course just, makes for an easier day all around. You've got your motivation to do things because you're not battling fatigue, I guess.
Wonderful. Okay.
Tracey, I just want to say I'm so grateful for also having the opportunity to work with you, and I truly believe you've made such a difference to my life. So I just want to say thank you.
Okay. Hey, I really appreciate your time and being so open and honest and sharing that. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you later, Sarah.